guys, I'm filming a very late update for my rolling sample project pan. It has been about 5 weeks since my last update, so I have some extra progress here, some extra empties. I will do my best to be on time next month. And because of that, I'm adding in some foil samples to work through that stash, and we'll see if it's possible. I feel like I say this every month, so let me not get your hopes up, but it's like I get this close to being caught up and then something happens that puts me weeks behind. So anyway, I have a ton of stuff to talk about here. I'm going to do my best to be brief, which means this will probably still be between 25 and 30 minutes long or more. Hopefully not. Let's go. Okay, start with things that I used up. I have several hair products too, which is crazy. I don't feel like I washed my hair or showered more than normal, but here we are. So I used up the Kenra Color Maintenance Shampoo and Conditioner. I had less than half at my last update. This was just okay. I feel like it hydrated my hair, like the shampoo did, a little bit more than I was wanting. And the conditioner was fine, but not the most hydrating ever. If you haven't seen one of these videos from me, basically I have very, very oily roots, but very, very dry ends. So I usually like products that like aren't in a line together. I feel like I have like two specifically opposite hair needs. But yeah, I wouldn't repurchase these. If I get any more of these, I will pass them on just because I have a huge backstock of shampoo and conditioner. Next, I used up some products from Wella. This is their Envigo Volume Boost Bodifying shampoo. I didn't find this to be super volumizing, but this was not overly hydrating either, which is great for my oily roots. I did really like this. I don't think I'd repurchase. I have other things I like a little bit more. And then I used the Wella Brilliance with Lime Caviar Vibrant Color Mask. I really enjoyed this. It had a nice scent. It was very, very hydrating for my ends. This, again, was a good product. I wouldn't repurchase. If I get minis of either of these, I will keep them and use them up. I did enjoy them that much, but I don't need to buy anything yet. And I have other things I like a little bit more. Then I did use up what I could. There's a little bit in here that I could not get out, and I was banging the crap out of this. This is the conditioner that comes with my hair dye kit that I showed last month, and this is the Garnier Nutrisse After Color Mask that comes with their Nourishing Color Cream hair dye, which is my favorite hair dye. I love this. It has an amazing scent. It smells like the salon. Super duper hydrating. I wish they had this in a full-size bottle because I would definitely buy it, but it's really good. So if you get these in your hair dye kits, like from any brand, use them. They're very, very nice. So I loved that. Then I used up my Moroccan Oil Dry Shampoo. Oh, also last month and the month before maybe, or definitely last month, I weighed some products. I don't feel like doing that anymore, okay? We're just not. I'll just show you empties and in progress, and I will mark things if I can. I'm not gonna bother with the weights. That's just not for me. So I used up this mini dry shampoo from Moroccan Oil. It's light tones. I guess it has a little bit of a white cast, but it actually like has like purple here, which it didn't really look purpley on my hair, which is great. That's very kind of strange for a dry shampoo, but this smelled so amazing. And this did a very good job of soaking up the oil in my roots and made my hair look refreshed, gave a little bit of volume to it. So I really like this. I still like Dry Bar a little bit more, and I really liked the one by Frederic Fekkai, which has been discontinued. So I think this is like my #2 favorite, which is insane. So if this goes on sale half off at some point and it ends up being cheaper than the Dry Bar or about the same price, I'd probably pick one up. It was really, really good. Then I did use up the second of my Bumble and Bubble Surf Spray minis. I had 3 of these. My goal was to finish all 3 by the end of summer. So I'm on a good track. This had half a fluid ounce. I actually really enjoy this compared to the last sea salt spray I used from Not Your Mother's, which was years ago. That very much dries out your hair. This was so nice. It doesn't do that. And what I had been doing before was that I would wash my hair, comb it out, spray it, braid it, spray it, and then in the morning when I take out my braids, spray it again. I stopped spraying the braids because I feel like I was getting just as much in the air as I was on my hair. So now I'm just doing it like before I braid my hair and then when I take it out in the morning. And it's really nice. It does a nice job holding it. It's not sticky. It's not drying. This is something that, like, if this went on sale half off somewhere, I actually probably would purchase it. I think this is like a hairstyle I really like doing in the summertime. So I'm super happy that I worked on these because I discovered I do really enjoy that product. So that's all for hair. Lots of stuff. Very good. Then for skincare, I have the Kate Sommerville Eradikate Daily Foaming Cleanser. And this is like a cream, but then when you add water to it and rub your hands together, it does get a little bit more foamy, but it's not as foamy as the Marbodescu Glycolic Foaming Cleanser. That one was like, reminding me of like foaming hand soap. But this one is not that foaming, which I like. I feel like this does more for my skin in comparison, but I don't like this that much compared to other cleansers. I have a ton to work through, so if I get any more minis, I would pass this on. Then we've got some more minis, so I just used this up today. This is the Dr. Zenovia Clear Complexion Aloe Vera Blemish Soothing Moisturizer. This was half a fluid ounce as well. I really enjoy this. It gives like a really perfect amount of hydration for my skin during the day. It is not a gel, it is a cream, but it's lightweight. But my skin does feel like thoroughly hydrated. I'm super happy that I have a full size of this. I cannot wait to use it. And you guys know I've been working on minis more than full sizes, and Dr. Zenovia sends me a lot of full sizes. So I was really happy to get a mini, and I prioritized using this because I really wanted to try it out. Very, very good. I definitely recommend this moisturizer. You can pick this up from Sephora, and I think this would be good for normal combo dry skin for the daytime. Very good. Then I used up this mini of, oh, I forgot to show you where I was last time. I was right here, and this pumps up. Then we've got the Elemis Pro Collagen Marine Cream. I was down to here last time, so I had less than half left, all gone. I know that Elemis is super expensive, and this size of mini I know has a very high value, which is great, except I don't calculate the value of hair, skin, and body products. And I don't want to, because like it's enough work for me to do the makeup math. Like I don't need to do this math also. But like why? Why is this popular? The scent is very strong. I don't like that. It's very floral. And it like didn't irritate my skin, but like tiny bit because of that fragrance. And it's just very like thick. It didn't feel too heavy, but I don't know. I didn't love applying it. It was basic. Like if you told me this was like Cetaphil, CeraVe, whatever, I'd be like, oh wow, I'm surprised because it's so fragrant. But like, no, don't buy that. Do not buy that. That was not special at all. Then I did use up my sunscreen, which is easy. It literally was one more application. This is the Tula Protect and Glow Daily Sunscreen Gel. All the way down here. This does have a pineapple scent, and I felt like it was a little bit chunky. I don't know if it's because of the age of this or if that's just how it is. I haven't really heard other people say that though, but a lot of Tula posts are sponsored, so I'm not always sure. This did give a really nice glow. Didn't make me too greasy. I wouldn't buy this in the full. Like if I'm gonna spend money on a SPF, I pick one from Supergoop. So I have another mini that I will use up, but I wouldn't purchase that. And then I'm so proud of myself. I used up a mask. You guys know I'm so lazy about these, which is why I got rid of all my other ones except the GlamGlow ones, because they're very fancy and pricey. But I finally used this, and this is the Youth Mud one. I had never tried this one before. This has like chunks of product in it, and I think I got like 3 uses out of this. I expected to get way more, and this is a little messy, like when you wash it off because of the flakes in it. This was okay. I didn't really notice it doing anything for me. It was like a little stimulating on the skin. If I get more of these, I'll use them up. I'm never, mark my words, and I'm not like never say never about this. I'm never gonna buy a full-size mask like this, like a wash-off mask. I'm never gonna do it, but I will use up all the GlamGlow ones that I have and that I get. Happy it's gone. And then another exciting thing for me, you guys are probably like, Heather, like what's wrong with you? But I'm like very lazy with my skincare. I do just the basics. I used up my final 2 sheet masks. So yay, all I have left would be some vitamin C under eye patches from Derma E. That's all that's left. So I'm like, yay me, I was so excited about that. And if I get any other mini or like freebie one-time use masks, I'm gonna throw them in this project and use them right away. I'm not going to let them collect because they are like one-time use. So this is the Karuna Matte Mud Face Mask. It is a sheet mask with mud on it, which was very weird. I've never heard of something like that before. And it did feel a little tightening on my skin. It's supposed to remove oil and tighten pores. It did feel a little tight, but I didn't notice it doing anything for me. Would not repurchase. Then the Lancome Genifique Hydro Gel Melting Mask did feel interesting. It was a hydrating mask. It didn't feel like too gross like a lot of sheet masks do for me. It was nice. I think this has a value of like, I don't know, $10 or something, which 15 is very stupid to pay for one sheet mask, I think. I get that, like, to me, this is about an experience. If you're doing like a spa day with your friends, but if so, don't buy a $15 face mask. But like, have you ever used a sheet mask and noticed it doing anything for you except it made your face wet and look kind of glowy? Like, no thank you, but I'm happy they're gone. And another big accomplishment for me is that I used my little sample pack of the Dr. Dennis Gross Alpha Beta Extra Strength Daily Peel Pads, and I did have a box of just 3 of them, but that was holding a spot in my peel inventory. So now I went down, which is very exciting, but then I have some like a duo pack like this that I got as a Sephora like free sample. If you ever see them, get them, because I know these are expensive, so they're definitely gonna be like a better value than some other foil samples. I know that they're one-time use, where other foil samples, depending on how much product you tend to use and the type of product it is, you can usually get like 2 to 4 uses out of them. But anyway, I'm so happy I used these up. I've had them for a long time, but these don't expire for a while, which is great. So you have 2 different like textures of wipes, and I think that the whatever solution they're soaked in is different as well. And I feel like I noticed that more than the texture of the wipes. But number 1 says exfoliate and smooth. Number 2 says anti-aging neutralizer. The first one, I do feel like as I'm like rubbing my skin, it can be like a little stimulating. I don't want to say irritating, but if you have like really sensitive skin, I don't recommend something like this. I do not have sensitive skin, so it worked fine for me. This is something that I think you can like work your way up to using every other day. It says daily peel. I don't know about daily though. So I don't know. I think I use like one of these a week. I basically use this on days where I didn't have any makeup on, and they were okay. After I used them, I did feel like my skin felt smoother. And so I was sick this past month. Me, Justin, Landon, we all got sick, which sucked, and it lingered for a while. So whenever I'm sick, I'm very lazy about skincare. I basically like wash my face, maybe put moisturizer on, and that's all. I was like, what was the point of that? When I've been lazy and not washing my face or doing any skincare, especially my chin area, can feel all this clogged pores. It almost feels like I have like stubble. It's disgusting. So when I did use these, it really made a difference, and my skin felt very, very smooth. I wouldn't say it's like the most long lasting effect. I think if you use this and you maintain a normal skincare routine, they will be nice. I would not purchase these. I know they're very expensive, but if they are available as a free sample at Sephora, I will pick them up. Oh, that's nice. There's the expiration date printed on the inside, or like embossed. I don't know the word for it. So I'll have to check those other free samples from Sephora and see if it says the same thing, because that would be awesome. I went on for too long about those. Okay. I'm already 15 minutes in. This is not good. Okay. Then I've got a couple body products, which again is so exciting for me. I'm very lazy about body products, but I have done a really good job this summer, and I'm so proud of myself for it. So a lot of accomplishments here for me, which makes me feel so happy. So I used up the rest of my Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Boom Boom creams. So I had a little sample jar that has 25 mils in it, and then I had this little free sample that you can get at Sephora checkout, which has 7.5 mils. So somewhere between 1/3 and 1/4 of what you get in here. But I'm so happy to have these all done. I really do like the scent of this. It's just so strong. I have a hard time pairing other perfumes with it. So what I have been doing was applying this at night on my arms, and then I am still able to smell in the morning. Basically, I would take a shower at night, put this on. The next morning, I could still smell it. My husband really enjoyed this as well. It is never something, and I'm gonna say never again, never something that I would purchase because it's so expensive, and I know it's supposed to be like firming. I don't see that. I just see that it's a nice smelling lotion. I'm not gonna repurchase it. I need to, again, remind myself to put these with my yearly makeup empties because I do put perfume there, and I'm gonna count these along with my perfumes because they're expensive, but because I was using them instead of perfume. So very happy that all of those are done. And I also used up my second container of the Derma E Scar Gel. This is a 2-ounce container, and I go through this pretty quickly because I use it on my stretch marks. While I'm sure this was made to be used on like smaller areas on your face or like more targeted areas, and I'm applying it on a large portion of my body, so I'm going through it quickly. I'm okay with that though because that is the only place I have a scar, luckily for me, and I'm using it, which is great. I'm not noticing much from it because I'm not using it as much as you should be. It says for new scars, apply 2 to 3 times a day for 8 weeks, and for old scars, apply twice a day for 3 to 6 months. And I am using this once every other day. That's the best that I can do. There was a period where I was trying like every day. I didn't keep up with it for longer than a week, but I'm trying my best, but I got through it. I'm using it where I have scars and stretch marks, so it's not bad. If I was using it the way it was intended to be used, or like the amount, if I was using it as often as I should be, I might notice more from it, but also I'd be going through it like this. But if you have a scar in your face, or if I had a scar in my face, like a smaller one, I think I'd be able to keep up with it more. Then I did also use up a perfume sample. This is Marc Jacobs Daisy Oh So Fresh. I really did like this one. It does smell different from the original. I would be happy to use up more samples of it, but I wouldn't buy it in the full size. I'm very picky about perfume, and also Marc Jacobs perfumes are not long lasting on me. The Daisy ones, because they're an eau de toilette, not an eau de parfum. From what I understand, maybe they have parfum versions, but I don't know. I haven't seen them. I would not repurchase, but I liked it. So those are all the things that I used up. Not bad. And now, oh my gosh, 19 minutes. So my camera's about to overheat, so I'm gonna let it cool down. Then I will be back and we will go through the things I'm gonna be working on for the next month. All right, y'all, it's looking like 30 minutes. I'm sorry, but now we're gonna move into the things that I'm gonna be using for the next month. I'm going to show them to the order. I'm going to show them to you in the order that I applied them. They'll be separated in the description box in progress and newly added. Let's start with hair. So I want to use the last of my individual shampoos that's not like a scalp scrub or clarifying shampoo, and that would be the Clairol Shimmer Lights Color Enhancing, I'm gonna say shampoo again, shampoo. I know I said it way too many times in a row. I hate when people do that, but like, I did it, okay? So I don't even necessarily need this because I don't have cool blonde hair. It is like warm blonde hair, but still I think this will be just fine for me. I won't mind using it. It's a 2 fluid ounce. Then I want to work on my Joico K-Pack Color Therapy Luster Lock. I love this, and there's a lot of air in here. So when I squeezed it down, I was right here. But then I held it up in front of a light, and I was actually down here. So, you know, like it's still pretty thick down here. It still might take me a few more months, but this should be done soon. I love it. It's just like one of the older products in my collection. But I do have some foil samples that if I use one every month for shampoo and conditioner, I'll be using them for the rest of the year. So basically I have 5, which I know this is going up a month late, but you know what I mean. I have 5 of the Briogeo Scalp Revival Charcoal and Coconut Oil Micro Exfoliating Shampoos. And then I have 5 different hair masks. So The one that I'm going to use for this month is the IGK Offline 3-Minute Hydration Hair Mask. So this has 0.4 fluid ounces of product, and this has 1 ounce of product in it. So I will be excited to use those up. I know the IGK is a little on the older side. Then for my leave-in hair product, I had been using the Pureology Color Fanatic leave-in, and I am all the way down here, and I'm gonna be taking a shower tonight. After that, this should probably be gone, unless I decide I want to like bang it on my hand and get out, you know, every little last bit of product, and then I'll have like probably 2 more uses left. But I'm gonna go ahead and review this now before I forget. But this is one of my favorite leave-in hair products. I like the scent. It really makes my hair feel very soft and smooth. I have very tangly hair, so I enjoy using something like this. I have another mini and a full size to get through. It is one of my 3 favorite leave-in hair products. I love this, Original It's a 10, and the Bumble & Bumble Hairdresser Invisible Primer. The 3 of those are my favorites. I don't need to purchase a leave-in hair product for like years, but when I do, you know, if I can get this one half off, it'll be on the list. So like I said, just a couple more uses left and that will be done. So instead of using the next oldest leave-in hair product, I decided to just use the random one. The ones I have left are some of my like tried and true favorites, as well as different versions of It's a 10, some that I've tried, some that I haven't. But this is just like a one-off product that, even though it's not the oldest, I want to just go ahead and use it. And this is the Moroccan Oil All-in-One Leave-In Conditioner. And it's a pretty small size, so hopefully I can get through the both of these this month. We'll see, but if not, in 2 months this should be gone. Smelled so nice. Moroccan Oil hair products just smell so good. Then I do have my third and final Bumble & Bumble Surf Spray Salt Spray, and I'm actually probably like 2/3 done with this from what it sounds like, so I should be able to use this 1 or 2 more times. So I will definitely have hit my goal of finishing the 3 of these by the end of summer, which makes me feel so good. And my other goal was to finish all of those Boom Boom creams by the end of summer, which I've already done. So I'm so happy about that. I know that these are small goals, but I'm just very lazy with those type of products, so it feels like such an accomplishment for me. And then the dry shampoo I'm using right now is the Wella Dry Shampoo Foam. It's a 1.5 ounce. I've only used it 2 or 3 times so far. I used it today and my hair feels gross. I don't know if it's this or the shampoo that I was using, which I'm going to show you in my declutters at the end. So I'm going to use this more, and I think that I can use it up if I'm just, you know, using it on days where I'm not going anywhere. I think like I was able to slick my hair back enough, but I just didn't like the way it felt. It didn't like feel super refreshed. It didn't seem like it's super soaked up the oils, but it's just weird for it to be a foam. So let me know your thoughts if you've tried this. I'm gonna keep using it. Now we've got the whole mess of skincare. So for makeup remover, we have the Lancome by Facile Face. I was here last month and now I'm down here, so I feel pretty good about that. And my goal is just to finish this by the end of the year. You can tell that my usage has been completely all over the place. This is like a typical month. Then this was when I was trying to use some reusable cotton pads. And then this, I think I must have used it to remove some swatches as well as do a little bit of cleanup. So this will be done when it's done. I wouldn't repurchase it, but Lancome makes great liquid makeup removers. I just prefer a balm. Then for my cleanser, I'm using a full size because this is the oldest in my collection. It's the L'Oreal Pure Clay Cleanser to Detox Brighten. And it's a clay to mousse. It's a 4.4 fluid ounce. I got on clearance from Walmart for $3 and it was full. Now we're down to here, which is exciting. And I was able to hold this up to the light and see through it. I didn't do that when I introduced it. It was brand new, but I don't know that it was necessarily filled to the tippy top. But I am being a little bit more liberal when I'm using this. I'm not wasting. I definitely know my limits with like using a good amount of product and then wasting, but I have a lot of cleanser to get through, but I know that I like this product. So that will take me, I don't think necessarily to the end of the year, but probably through November. So pretty close, but that's okay. And then I just got this little mini Tula So Poreless Deep Exfoliating Blackhead Scrub. And I am working on a full-size scrub, but if I get any minis, I'm just gonna put my full sizes on pause to use them up because I don't want this to be sitting around for too long and for my inventory numbers to go up. So putting that pure stick on pause, and I will be using this Tula one now. It might take me a couple months to get through it. It feels very heavy, but I know it's not completely full because I held it up to the light, but there's like some up here, a lot down here, but some missing in the middle. So we'll see what I think of that. Like I said, I haven't been like overly impressed with most Tula products. Then for my toner, we have the 3.4 ounce of the Pixie Retinol Tonic. And it appears that I am about to right where the sticker ends. So this should be done in like 2 months, which is great. I have a lot of toners to work on as well, and they're all full size. Then for serums, I did only have full sizes left, and then I did just get a few more little freebies. So I'm gonna put my full sizes on pause to use these up. So for the daytime, I have the Origins Ginseng Into the Glow Brightening Serum. This is very small. I should get through this pretty quickly. Then for night, I will be using the Strivectin Advanced Hydration Lactic Acid Nightly Retexturizing Serum. And this seems kind of small as well. So hopefully I can get through this month. And then for my full sizes, this is blowing me away that this is the little amount of progress I made on this Murad Outsmart Acne Clarifying Treatment. And this is something that I was able to hold it up to the light and see through it. I was here last month, now I'm down here. That makes no sense to me, but I also can tell that this is getting skinnier. I like it. It's gonna take me a long time to get through it. And then if I had been better when I was sick, this would have been gone. This is the Sunday Riley A+ High Dose Retinoid Serum, just a 1 ounce. And I was here last month, and I'm all the way down here, and the product stops right here. So there's not, like, this doesn't have any product down here. So I literally should be done with this by the end of the week, which will be so exciting. This is, you know, if I did count value of my empties, this would help a lot. Let me know if y'all think that I should do that next year. I might, like, as much as that's gonna drive me crazy trying to do that math because I'm a ding dong. Like, I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, this will be done, so I actually am gonna use this until it's gone, and then I'll move on to the Strivectin because I'm so close. But yeah, for the Murad, I'm nowhere near being close. I will use the mini first. And then I do have a bunch of foil samples to use as well. I'm just wanting to get my stash down, so I'm using a lot of them this month, and then next month I'll add in more. And I have this Laneige Cream Skin Toner and Moisturizer. We'll see. If it's a toner, I'm like, how liquidy is it in this package? So I'll try my best, but this feels like empty. So I think I'm only gonna get like 2 uses out of that. Then I do have 2 of the Laneige Radiancy Cream. So this is like a vitamin C daytime moisturizer. I have 2 of those. And then I have another Belief True Cream Aqua Bomb. So I'm gonna use the Laneige first, then the Aqua Bomb, then my next oldest mini moisturizer is the Belief True Cream Aqua Bomb. And I have a bunch of these, as y'all saw in my inventory, which I'll link in the cards in case you didn't watch it. And then once all of these are done, I'm gonna use a full-size moisturizer because it is my next oldest, but I'm not gonna get through all of these next month. I hope I can use up all the samples and start on this, and then these should all be done in 2 months. But I just wanted to introduce it now just in case I get through everything, which would be awesome. Then for nighttime moisturizer, I'm still working on, I think I introduced this last month, I can't remember, the Laneige Water Sleeping Mask. This has half a fluid ounce, so it's a lot of product in here, and a little bit goes a long way, which I hate that phrase, but it's true. I just feel like it's a little overused. But I have a little bit more than half of this left, and if I keep up with my nighttime skincare routine, it should be done by the end of the month. I don't use too much, but I still think I should be able to finish it. Then for eye cream, I have my Belief Moisturizing Eye Balm, and this is about halfway gone. And at my inventory, I just had the 1 eye cream, but I did just get several more of these from Sephora as point perk, so I should have enough eye cream to last me through the end of the year when I will be purchasing the full size from Sephora. So I'm excited about that. Then I'm going to challenge myself again to use some more peel products. So this is something that I got in my July Look Fantastic beauty box. I'll have that unboxing in the cards. This is the Star Skin VIP 7-second luxury miracle skin mask pad, and the pad has like 2 different textures, so it is like a step 1, step 2, like the Dr. Dennis Gross. So I'm going to go ahead and use that one first, and it'll be nice to compare. And this is something that I got as a free sample, so it is 7 of the Dr. Dennis Gross peel pads. And you know, while I'm in the routine of, well, somewhat routine of using them, I want to use them. So my goal is to have all 8 of these done in 2 months. If I can do this once a week, I will feel accomplished. If I can do it twice, that's great, but my goal is going to be 1 a week, finish them in 2 months. Then this is something kind of random. I'm going to include it with skincare. I think I had started to use these at some point, maybe, but yeah, I think I don't want this sample to get old because I want to try it because it's Dior. This is their Lip Glow Balm and Oil. So we'll see how long it takes me to get through. I know I am using lip products in my sample, no, in my fall project pan, but we'll see. Oh my gosh, my camera's trying to overheat again. This is gonna be more than 30 minutes. I'm sorry, but hopefully you guys are okay with how chatty I'm being. So then for body, I have several products as well. So for my scrub, this is the First Aid Beauty KP Bump Eraser Body Scrub. I am using this on the KP on my arms as well as my stretch marks, so I am going through it a little bit faster. I was right here last month and then I'm down here now. So this should be done in 1 or 2 months, just depending on how often I'm using this. I was using it about twice a week. Sometimes I was being a little bit lazier because this really does like leave some little scrubbies in the bathtub, which is kind of annoying. So this will be done soon, very pricey. But before I work on this, I want to get a sample used up. This is the Hemp's Pink Pomelo and Himalayan Sea Salt Body Scrub. So I'm gonna use this first, then I'll use this. Then I've got a couple other samples that I want to use up because I have some very exciting items to be using in fall. I have some lotions and some perfumes that I'm super excited to work on. And again, like, it is challenging for myself, and I want to keep going because I've been successful so far for summer, so I'm hoping the same for fall. So for this month, I want to use up some little small things I got hanging around. This is the Bulgari Rose Goldia Blossom Delight perfume. I haven't even smelled this yet, but I got it in a Pinch Me box and I need to review it anyway. So I'm gonna try this. And then for lotion, I have this little foil sample of the Josie Maran Whipped Argan Pro Retinol Body Butter to try. And then I did get in PR another Derma E Scar Gel. I haven't used this at all yet. Hopefully I can use this in the next 2 or 3 months if I keep up with use. And then on top of the Scar Gel and on top of the Josie Maran lotion, I do want to get back into using this Olay Deep Hydration Serum with B3 and hyaluronic acid to help really lock in that moisture. I had been using it and then I haven't used it for a while. It's okay as a skincare product, but I just want to get through it but not waste it. And from what I've learned with hyaluronic acid is that you can't just put it on a clean face because it's going to actually dry you out. This like helps lock in moisture, but if you have no moisture, it's not going to let moisture come through. Something like that. I don't know exactly how it all works. So I think this will be nice on top of lotions. And I try to see through the packaging, not able to, but we'll find out together when it's used up. So I'm thinking this might last me till the end of the year, but I'm hoping to get consistent with it. So much stuff to be using there. Now into my random empties and then some declutters. So for random empties, I finished another Neutrogena Makeup Remover wipe pads. That's not the right word, wipes. And I love those because they completely remove all of my makeup with one wipe, face and eyes. I do go in with like a makeup eraser type product afterwards to get off any residue. I will repurchase them. I know nobody's doing wipes anymore, but I'm being honest and I'm gonna repurchase them. Then the rest is body. So these are like some random freebies that I decided to use up. These are like feminine hygiene wipes. I know there's like some different feelings about using things down there besides regular soap. But this is the Love Wellness Do It All wipes. They're pH balance. And then you have the Sweet Spot wipes, and these came in 3 different scents: vanilla blossom, grapefruit verbena, and neroli mandarin. The scents were nice, but this has like a very like mild, fresh scent. The consistency of the wipes I found to be a little similar. I think the Love Wellness was like a little more cottony. They are fine. This is something that I do like to use when I am on my period. I think that this is nice, but I do think you could also just like buy Walmart brand baby wipes and it would work fine. I don't want to say just as well because I'm no gynecologist. I don't know. Let me know. But I have another box of these that I will use up because it's kind of like a weird thing to give to someone else. You know what I mean? So, or to put in a giveaway. So I'm glad that they're used up. I've had them for a while and hadn't used them, but they're gone now. So yay me. Then I did use up my deodorant. I don't know what's wrong with this. The whole thing is oily, which is very weird. It like made my bag oily, so I'm excited to freaking throw this in the trash. This is the Dove Dry Spray, the Lavender Fresh. I love this scent. I love this deodorant. I usually go through it every 3 months, which is great because it is a little pricier, but lasting 3 months is perfect for me. It helps me smell fresh, keeps me mostly dry because I do have a pretty big sweat issue, but working from home, you know, it hasn't bothered me that much. Already repurchased it. Then I finally used up a base coat and top coat, and basically like I was really having to like bring it around town to get the products in my brush. I was messing with my manicure a little bit, so I had backups of both of them, so I was like give up on them, Heather. So for base coat, my favorite, it's been discontinued for years, it is the Revlon Color Stay Gel Smooth Base Coat. My friends Amber and Amanda stocked me up on these. I have the one I just opened and then 2 or 3 more, so I'll be fine for like 2 years maybe. It's lasting forever. I love this. I would love to know your favorite base coat though, because like I said, eventually I'll run out and this was discontinued. Oh my gosh, this video is so long. I'm sorry. But I feel like when I like cut down video, I'm cutting out more of my personality, and I want you guys to be able to see that because I don't think you see it enough. So hopefully you're okay with it. And then I use my favorite top coat up, which is the Seche Vite Quick Dry top coat. There is a little bit left of this, so I'm going to save this to use to mark project pan items, like to go over top of Sharpie to lock it in place. This is great, but if you're used to using like a regular top coat, you might have a hard time with this at first. I did, because basically after you finish your last coat of polish, I wait 2 to 3 minutes, then I go in with this. Do not wait 10 minutes or it's gonna dry all funny, because it's trying to help dry your polish, but if it's already dry, it's gonna be a little funky. But I really like this, makes my nails look shiny. It does shrink my polish a little bit sometimes, but it mostly just ends up looking like tip wear. So I love it. I'll continue to repurchase it. I had one backup I forgot about, and then I just bought 2 more of these. So again, I should be stocked up for a while. Then a random baby product that I'm sure I'm gonna forget to mention in a baby video. I could have just mentioned it in my update and I didn't. This is the Baby Bum Coconut Balm. And this is something that we had gotten in a Target baby box. This is very nice. I like the consistency of this. It wasn't too heavy. We did like this a lot for Landon's body. We are looking for a face moisturizer for him. He actually has like a decent amount of baby acne and it appears to be kind of sensitive on his face. So let us know, please, any recommendations you have for face lotion and face wash for babies. Thank you. But this is good. I like this. We would repurchase that. I might try to save that. Okay, so then really quickly, I'm gonna show you my declutters. I only used 2 of them. This is the shampoo I said that I wasn't really liking. It's the Sexy Hair Texture Sexy Hair Clean Wave Texturizing and Styling Shampoo. This made my hair feel a little bit thicker, which I'm sure it's intended to, but I could feel like a residue on it, which I didn't like. But I don't like a lot of texturizing hair products, even though, you know, I want that volume in my hair. So it's just not, it's not free. I'm gonna pass it on to a curly friend. Then I also use the Pixi T-Zone Peel Off Mask. it was very interesting. It didn't dry quite evenly, but I also may not have applied it the most evenly. And I hadn't used a peel off mask before, so it was fun. And I did feel like my skin was a little bit smoother after I took it off, but then I feel like maybe I noticed some bumps afterwards or something. I can't remember why I was like, oh no, I don't like that. I must have had some like irritation or bumps afterwards. So I'm gonna get rid of that, which is fine. I have my GlamGlow masks. And then the other things I'm getting rid of are hair products, just because I have so many, and I decided to get rid of some more like random leave-in hair products that you're supposed to use with like blow drying, which I don't do. I always let my hair air dry, so I'm just gonna put these in giveaways because they're brand new. This is the Briogeo Farewell Frizz Blow Dry Protection Heat Protection Cream. And then these are the Dry Bar Jumpstart Quick Dry Blowout Serum. So my inventory number went down by 3 for leave-ins, which is great. And then I'm getting rid of this other shampoo conditioner, which I decluttered before my inventory numbers, and that would be from doTERRA, their protecting shampoo and conditioner for color treated hair. I just have other hair products I want to use. I think once I use up the ones I'm using right now, I might move on to my Bosley shampoo conditioner, because in my update for my baby, I said that I wasn't noticing like major hair loss, but I actually feel like I'm noticing I have like lost my hair here, and it's very lightly colored, so I might want to start using that as soon as I use up this stuff. But I'll update you on that. This video was like 50 minutes. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry, but we have so much to talk about. Thank you. If you stuck through it, you're a trooper. Let me know. Let me know if you made it all the way through. I love you and appreciate you so much. And y'all will see if I can be on time. Well, not on time. I'm a month late. I can't go backwards in time, but you know, we'll see how long it takes me to get this video up next time. But that's why I tried to add some foil samples in so I can still have some empties. We'll see. I'm not making no promises, but I would love to hear your thoughts on all these products in the comments down below. I would love to hear what samples you guys are currently working on. Thank y'all so much for watching this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.